Well, let's face it, blind dates aren't always the most pleasant experience. In this day and age of online dating, it can become the new way of meeting somebody, but it can also become very tricky. The concept behind those awkward first encounters has been made into a musical at the Denver Center for Performing Arts. First Date is a hilarious take on what actually happens on a blind date, and it's now showing at the GARNER Galleria Theater in Denver. We are very excited to have the two main characters on set with us today. Seth Dono has the role of Aaron, and Adrienne Lee Robinson stars as Casey in First Date. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Good morning.
All right, so set the scene.
Yes.
Tell me who Aaron is. What's going on with him with his first date?
Well, Aaron is kind of a nervous guy. He has a busy office job, and he hasn't been on a date in quite a while. So this is his first foray into dating.
Have you ever been on a blind date in real life?
I have not, thankfully.
Thankfully, so it must be pretty bad then. How does First Date compare to dating experiences, like maybe that you've had in real life?
You know, I think it brings up a lot of those things that people get nervous about. You know, they don't know who's going to pay the check. They don't.
The guy should pay the check. What are you talking about?
It comes up at one point.
Okay.
And you don't know what to say, or you say something and you go, wow, I wish I could take that back. So.
Yeah, yeah, and there's awkwards.
Exactly.
And what to eat. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so share the most embarrassing encounter that you've actually had on a date.
Well, you know what? Once I was on a date, and another young lady walked into the restaurant, and she and I knew each other, and she said, "Oh, I see you're on another date here," and she said, "You know, take your pick." And that young lady is actually.
Take your pick?
Well, you know, there were two people there, and I sort of had to choose, and unfortunately, one of those young ladies is now my fiance.
Well, good.
I think
you made the right pick.
Exactly,
Good for you. Congratulations. Adrienne, you actually went and graduated from the University of Northern Colorado.
I did, yeah.
Congratulations. Now
Thank
you're
you.
on the stage here in Colorado. That has to be totally special for you.
It's a total dream, being able to work in a place where not only my family lives, but also a place where I feel so comfortable and at home. I love it.
Oh, congratulations. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Your family gets to see you perform,
Yeah.
too. So your character, Casey, she's a serial dater?
She
What does that
is.
mean?
She is, I'd say, picky a little bit, so she kind of goes through guys a little faster than perhaps your typical dater. And she's a little gutsy, and she has no qualms about it.
She knows what she wants.
She does.
And she's not going to take anything less.
That is true.
It looks like a really funny show as I'm looking at the video here. Has any experiences actually happened to you in real life?
Thankfully, no, because they would be mortifying. They're pretty bizarre. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a speed drill round. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, so order something small or big off the menu.
Small.
Big.
Big.
I'm a hungry girl.
Good. Order an alcoholic drink or stick with water.
Probably an adult beverage for me.
I say water.
Water,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. Got to keep your wits about you.
Oh, wow. Okay, best topic of discussion for first date. Would you talk about your job, your family, your hobbies?
Ooh, I say hobbies.
Anything but job.
Yeah.
Anything but job. What, you don't like your job?
Oh, I love my job.
The best job. The best one.
Okay, here it is. This one's the biggie. Who picks up the check?
Me.
What would you say? You say a woman should pick up the check?
I say we should go Dutch. I
Really?
think
On a
that's the
first
fair.
date?
Yeah, I think so. Even now I'm married and we split everything.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, hug or kiss at the end of the date?
Kiss.
Kiss. Oh, I think a reasonable hug.
A reasonable hug. Yeah, even if you're not
he's a
really
gentleman.
interested in the guy, you would still
Oh
kiss him at the end?
no,
Oh,
definitely
okay.
not.
Would you make a phone call or would you text after the first date? Let's ask you first.
Yeah.
I think a phone call is nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texting is so awkward and you can
Yeah.
read it differently.
It
than
could
what you
mean
actually
anything.
mean.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sup. I hate that.
Oh no.
Okay. Would a first date be appropriate for an actual first date?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's appropriate for a first date, or we've had people come into the theater who have seen the show multiple times. They've said, we went on our first date 50 years ago and we're so happy to see this because it reminds us of our first date, and it's wonderful.
It's going to be great. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to take my husband and I, we've been together for 26 years.
That's great.
And I remember our first date, we were kind of like awkward a little bit, and I ended up throwing leaves at him. And I don't know why. We're standing by the street and I just start throwing leaves at him.
It's a good memory.
It worked out.
I had some smooth moves. All right, First Date is now playing at the GARNER Galleria Theater inside the Denver Center for Performing Arts Complex. Tickets, yes, they're available online. Just go to denvercenter.org or call 800-641-1222.